2 goats. A goat was eating grass on a land. When he walked while he was eating, there was a deep creek. Fortunately, there was a long wood bridge on the creek.
I want to eat grass over there. I should cross with this bridge.
The goat started to cross the bridge. That time, there was other goat coming to across the bridge, but the goat did not realize that. The goats were walking carefully, and finally they met in the middle of bridge.
Hey, this bridge is too small to pass. You move out first.
Well, I can't do that. I was crossing first, so you move.
You move.
No, you move.
The goats were arguing and were holding their position. Finally, they started to fight with their horns. When they contact each other, the bridge was shaking dangerously, but they did not know about this. At the end, they lost their control and fell off to the water. They were trying to get out, but the water was too deep that they could not get out. The Ant and Pigeon. It was very hot summer day. An ant went to a pond to drink, but the ant slipped over and fell in the pond.
Help! Help me, please!
Oh no. Hey, Ant, grab this leaf quickly.
That time, a wild pigeon was flying over the pond and saw the ant. The wild pigeon dropped a leaf for the ant. While the ant was sinking, he could survive with the leaf.
Thank you, Pigeon. I am really thank you.
The ant was waving to the pigeon. Then, several days after, the ant was looking for food in the forest.
There is a target.
I heard human voice. I should look for it.
The ant went where the voice came from. Then the hunter was targeting.
Oh, God! The pigeon is in danger.
The ant quickly bit the hunter foot.
It's hurt. My bullet went wrong because of an ant.
Hi, Pigeon. Please run away.
When the ant shouted, the wild pigeon quickly flew up to a tree and then told the ant,
Hi, Ant. Thank you for saving me.
No, it's okay. You helped me before.
The ant and pigeon smiled and greeted each other. The Tree and Axe.
A real wisdom is not about knowledge. It is decision to make which knowledge is right or not. So, necessary knowledge is how to live magnificently. This is a quote from Tolstoy, who is writer in Russia. It is good to have a real wisdom, isn't it?
In a deep forest, there were many trees. There were many huge trees like oaks, chestnuts, and mulberries. One day, a woodcutter came to the forest. On his hand, there was an axe without handle. That's dangerous. There is a woodcutter. We will not alive. All the trees were shaky. However, the woodcutter just sat down and he did not move. When the woodcutter was be quiet and the oak was wondering why. Hi, woodcutter. What are you doing? What happened?
I bought a new axe, but I lost a handle. So I came here for get one.
But why do you sit there?
I was thinking which tree is good for the handle. Do you know which tree is good for the handle?
Well, I don't know. Then the oak and other trees discussed together. The woodcutter must cut one of us, and then he will make a handle. We can't just look that, can we?
That's right. Is there any solution?
Hey, Guy, we should tell him that a chestnut is best for an axe handle. Then we can all survive. Yes, the oak did not like the chestnut. The oak carefully whispered to other trees that the chestnut cannot hear. Then, finally, the trees agreed with the oak. Hey, woodcutter, the chestnut is best for an axe handle.
The chestnut? Okay. Thank you for telling me that.
The woodcutter straightly cut the chestnut, and he made a handle.
Wow, my axe became a hard axe, really. Let's test out.
The woodcutter was excited that he looked at the forest, and then he started to swing his axe to every big trees.
Oh gosh, we are all going to die soon.
Oh gosh,
we are all going to die soon.
The trees were making a noise. Sorry, guys, I was bad, and we were fool. If we didn't tell about the chestnut, then we could live longer.
Yes, we were fool. Yes, we were fool.
They were regretting, but they could not do anything. The bet between wind and sun. In the Bible, a person who has wisdom is stronger than a person who is strong, and a person who has knowledge is stronger than a person who is violent. Let's think about this with a story of the sun and wind. There were cold wind and warm sun. The wind was always showing off his power. One day, the wind went to Sun and said,
There is no one who is stronger than me.
When the wind was showing off, the sun was laughing and said, Hey, wind, the wisdom is important than the physical power.
I don't understand that. What can you do with the wisdom?
To do what? If you have the wisdom, nothing is scary.
Really? If it's true, then we should have a bet. Who is stronger? How about that?
Okay, what bet? The wind was looking around and found a man with thick jacket.
That's it. A winner is to take off his jacket.
Okay. Firstly, the wind was blowing to the man.
Oh, it's cold. What is the matter with the weather? It's getting colder. I should hold the jacket.
When strong wind was blowing, the man felt to flying away, and also it was very cold, so he was wearing more clothes.
Oh no, I blew. Too weak.
The wind blew more strongly. Then trees around were snapped. However, the man held the clothes tightly and walked.
I can't do it anymore. It's too tired.
It's my turn now. The sun was smiling. Then the man looked at the sky happily. Then the man stretched his body. A bit more. The sun was making more hot sunshine.
Oh, it's too hot. The weather is weird today. No more. It will be cool if I take off my jacket.
Then the man started to take off his jacket. When the wind saw this, he was self-reflected of showing off that he did before. To put a bell around the cat neck. Hilton, who was a lawyer in Swiss, said, "If we do not act, then knowledge is useless." Mice in this story realized that. Let's hear about it. Mice met all together for a discussion because a cat was always bullying them.
Hello. Number of mouse who went out for food is decreasing because of the cat. Is there any solution?
That's true. We are losing our friends. We need a solution. How can we beat the cat so that we can live safely?
How about we watching the cat? Then other mouse can get the food.
Well, that's not safe way. The cat is very fast, so we don't know where and when they will attack us, so it wouldn't work.
There were many opinions, but were not good ways. That time, a mouse came out and said,
You guys are so fool. I will tell you the solution.
Suddenly, the hall became silence, and then everyone was listening. The mouse continued.
We should put a bell around the cat's neck. Then, whenever the cat moves, it will make a sound, so we know that the cat is coming.
That's it! That's a good idea.
Everyone agreed and happy with the idea. The mouse swaggered. That time, an old mouse said, "That's a good idea, but who put that?"
That's right. That's hard.
It's too dangerous.
The mouse were only watching each other. Then the old mouse pointed the mouse. "It's your idea, so you should do it." The mouse was shaking the body.
I can't do that.
"If we can't put it, then it's nothing." The mouse could not answer to the old mouse. The Wild Pigeon and Hunter.
A person who deny a debt is ungrateful. A person who hide a debt is also ungrateful. And a person who forget a debt is more ungrateful. This is a quote from Seneca, who is Roman philosopher. In this story, let's think what a wild pigeon did wrong.
A hunter caught a wild pigeon in a forest.
Please, hunter, don't eat me. If you let me go, I will guide you to get another wild pigeons.
After the pigeon said, the hunter did not eat the pigeon, and he carried the pigeon every hunting. The pigeon guided him to where other pigeons go. One day, a guest came to the hunter's house.
Oh, well, there is no food for the guest.
The hunter was thinking and decided to eat the pigeon.
I'm so sorry. There is very important guest, and I have to cook you.
What? How can you do that to me? The pigeon was crying so sadly in a cage, but the hunter was only grinding a knife. That time, other pigeons heard the pigeons crying and came to the hunter's house.
Why do you cry so sadly?
Then the pigeon answered,
I helped the hunter every time, and he is going to eat me now. How ungrateful is that?
Then the other pigeons were laughing at the pigeon.
Why do you laugh at me?
Well, you were ungrateful first. You were telling him where we live to the hunter.
That's right. You should be eaten by the hunter.
Of course, you are dying because you were bad.
When the pigeon heard that, the pigeon could not answer and only cried.
The Greedy Dog.
A Roman poet, Publius Ovidius Naso, said, "Grain in next door looks like bigger, and a cow in next door looks like fatter." If you are like this person, you do not know how to care of your grain and cow. It means do not be a greedy to that is not yours. But in this story, a dog worries me a bit.
There was a greedy dog. One day, this greedy dog saw a little puppy with meat.
That looks very delicious. That's it. I should take the puppy's meat.
The greedy dog went closer to the puppy.
Give me that meat. If you don't, I will bite you.
The little puppy was so scary that the puppy put the meat on the ground and ran away.
Ha ha! I don't give it to others. I will eat alone.
When the dog was holding the meat, the dog had to cross a bridge on a river. Then the dog saw under the bridge, and there was a dog too.
What? That dog also got a meat. That meat looks like better and bigger. That's right. If I scare that dog, then we'll give the meat.
Then the greedy dog started to bark to the dog under the bridge.
If you don't want to be punished, give me that meat.
That time, the meat that the dog was holding fell off to the water.
What? My meat?
The greedy dog was looking down and worried. However, the dog did not understand that the other dog also did not have the meat. That time, the greedy dog realized that the other dog was a reflection of the greedy dog.
A Bear and Two Friends. There is a great quote in 영심쟁이. There is no need to plant a fruit tree that does not bear fruits, and there is no need to be a friend who does not have friendship. If an apple tree does not bear an apple, I really would not like it. I will tell you a story about two friends. Let's think whether they have great friendship or not. In hot summer day, they decided to go travel together.
I am very happy to travel with you, my friend.
Me too.
These two friends had to go over high mountains, and they had to cross the big river. However, the travel was fun. One day, while they were walking in the mountain, a big bear suddenly appeared in front of them. The two friends were so shocked that they did not know what to do.
Oh my God! Help! Gosh!
One friend quickly climbed up a tree. However, the other friend was very scared, so he could not do anything, that he was just standing there.
I am going to die now.
While the friend on the ground was shaking his body, the bear was coming toward him.
Yes, that's it.
The friend on the ground tried to lie down and pretend to be dead.
I heard that bears do not eat a dead body. Oh, please.
The bear started to walk around the friend on the ground. The friend was so scared that he just closed his eyes and waited.
Please, God, do not let the bear eat me.
The friend on the ground wished if the bear did not hurt him. That time, the bear started to smell his face. Then, the bear walked away.
Thanks, I am alive.
The friend on the ground stood up and felt relieved. The friend on the tree jumped off the tree and asked,
Hey, friend, I was worried if the bear ate you. You are lucky. By the way, what did the bear tell you? Oh, those bear? The bear told me that do not be a friend with who run away alone in danger.
The friend who ran away up to the tree could not answer. The lazy frog. There were two friendly frogs. These frogs were friendly since childhood, that they played and studied together. One frog lived in a puddle next to Big Road, and the other frog lived in a pond far from the road. One day, a frog living in the pond went to the puddle to see friend.
Who is this?
It's me.
Welcome. I was cooking your favorite food.
The frog living in the puddle welcomed his friend. They were chatting with nice food, and they could not believe that time has passed. That time, suddenly, they heard a sound of chase wheel, and the water was shaky strongly.
What's this sound?
It's just the sound of a chase. Don't worry about it.
This is too dangerous to live. The chase can kill you when you go out. Also, the puddle is dirty, that you will get sick from it. Why don't you move to the clean pond with me and live with me? I am worrying about you.
No, thank you. I will just live here because I can't be bothered to move to a new place.
But it's only short time. If you don't move, you will be tense every day, so please go with me.
The frog living in the pond was persuading his friend one more time. However, it did not work. So, the frog living in the pond had to come back alone. A few days later,
I wonder if my friend is well.
the frog in the pond was wondering whether his friend is well. So, he went to the puddle quickly.
Hey, my friend. Where are you?
The frog in the pond was looking for his friend carefully. That time, a tree frog said,
That frog killed by a chase one day.
What did you say? He should have listened to me.
The frog living in the pond was sorrow and cried for his friend. The coward rabbit.
In the Talmud, there is a quote that coward people see everything impossible, therefore, it is impossible this time. Let's listen to a story about a coward rabbit.
There were coward rabbits in a forest. One day, one rabbit said,
Hey, Guy, we should go out for fun.
Then other rabbits surprised and said,
What happens if we meet scary animals?
That's right. I can't imagine that.
The rabbits were scared. That time, they heard a random sound.
I think there is a lion.
Let's run away.
When the rabbits hid away, a little squirrel appeared from behind a rock. and then quickly ran up to a tree. The rabbits relaxed and came out from grassland.
Guys, we shouldn't live like a coward. We better to die.
That's right. We can't be relaxed because we always jump.
Yes, we should die.
The coward rabbits decided to die in a lake near them. Finally, they went to the lake. Then, frogs in the lake shocked and jumped into the water.
Help! Help me!
Oh my God! Run away!
The frogs ran away quickly and hid deeply. When the rabbits saw the frogs, they stopped.
There is more coward than us.
Guys, there is a frog who ran away because of us. We don't have to feel cheap.
That's right. We should go back and be more brave.
The rabbits became more brave because of the frogs, and they did not lose that for a long time.